In a world of drones, AI and blockchain, it seems everyone is talking digital innovation. The campaign we are presenting today may not have the use of such sophisticated technology, but it's definitely one that will blow your mind. Sri Lanka has a mobile penetration of 149%, out of which 90% use feature phones even today, meaning they are completely unexposed to the usual digital marketing activities that brands now heavily invest on. As a life insurance brand that was both ambitious to reach its goal of being the market leader by 2023 and passionate about driving a better quality of life for Sri Lanka, Softlogic Life had to find a way to reach the masses at the lower tier that made 40% of the population. With most insurance solutions being unaffordable to a majority, the entire industry had only scratched the surface with just 0.5% penetration at the bottom of the pyramid. There was an entire ocean that was untapped, and these were all people with feature phones, so we knew we had to break new ground. With the lower tiers earning less than 15,000 rupees monthly, affordability was key, so we introduced a customized solution for 5 rupees a day that offered a life insurance cover of 150,000 rupees and a per-day loss of income benefit if the policyholder is hospitalized. Next was figuring out a lucrative distribution model. This proved to be harder than expected, since the operational costs of using insurance agents to reach a wider geography wasn't feasible. So how do we reach every household in Sri Lanka without the use of a typical insurance agent? The big insight here was that people don't believe in brand messages, but in the words of a known person they do. So we turned to a well-known and trusted member from within their community itself, the postman. 16,000 postmen, 8,000 post offices with 100% access to Sri Lanka. But we had a few problems. Problem number 1. Postmen did not have insurance selling capabilities or the know-how for it, meaning we could simply use the postman as a vehicle to reach the masses but nothing more. How do we actually make the sale if so? Eureka! What is the one thing feature phones use almost every day? Reload cards. 91% of Sri Lankans top up their phones through reload cards even today. Inspired by this, we decided to introduce a new kind of insurance that could be digitally purchased by the lower tier. We issued them a reload card through which they could pay their premium to get life insurance cover, like getting a reload for their phone. All they had to do was scratch the reload card, enter ID number, PIN number and send it to us using any basic mobile phone. 100% mobile. Problem number 2. While the offering was pretty simple on the surface, the actual implementation required so much more work, since we were tying up with the postal department, who did not have the basic infrastructure needed to sync with our systems. We invested over 528 man-hours setting up the right systems to ensure this would be operationally viable. As part of the partnership, we still offer a 25% commission to the postal department to help them improve their infrastructure. The campaign to drive awareness was launched during the presidential elections, along with teasers that used the ring of the postman's bell and a message that said, "Await the good news." We took to the digital airwaves with a series of political memes, puns and teaser posts. And then we did a 360-degree campaign drive across TV, radio, social media and the use of POSM via the postal network. Island-wide trainings were conducted, teaching postmen the reload mechanism, product details, our financial background and all else required to win over customers. When our agency channel took 1 year to reach 1,000 policies with close to 500 agents on the ground. This channel, against a KPI of 1,000 policies per year, closed nearly 6,000 policies with 0 insurance agents on the ground. Even amidst a pandemic, while physically reaching out to people was challenging, we received 2,259 calls to our hotline inquiring about the product, and incoming policies saw a 601% growth during the last 3 months of 2020 versus the first 3 months of the launch. This campaign has been recognized by the United Nations Business Call to Action Program, which accelerates programs towards sustainable development goals by challenging companies to develop business models that drive commercial success and development. It was also named First in the World, owing to the use of postmen and a mobile reload strategy to sell insurance. Some innovations are so cutting edge, it leaves us in awe. But there are other innovations that are simple and, most importantly, so tightly interwoven to the target audience lifestyle that there is absolutely no requirement to learn a new process to uplift their lives. And we are proud to have been able to do just that.